Hello, dear students. We continue with our lesson measurement. Now we come to mass and volume. We have already learnt about what is mass and volume. So we are just recapping what we have learnt. Mass is defined as the quantity of matter contained in a body. That means how much matter is there, how many molecules are there, how much matter is there which is contained in a body. And volume is the space occupied by the body. How much space does the whole object occupy? Okay, that is the volume. So we have a clear understanding about mass and volume. But we want to know whether is there any relation between mass and volume? Okay, is there anything that connects mass and volume? Does more mass of a body means that it has more volume? Is it a rule that if the mass is more, the volume will also be more? So we want to find out a relation between the mass and volume, and that is the aim of our today's lesson. Let us try to find the answer in our physics lesson today. Okay, so you see here there are two objects which are shown: 1 kilogram iron and 1 kilogram cotton. Do you see it clearly? Both have the same mass, 1 kilogram and 1 kilogram. Do they have the same volume also? Are they occupying the same space? Think which is occupying more space. Think about it. Do equal masses of substance have equal volume? So if masses are same, is the volume also same? Let us answer. Look at this example. We have equal masses of iron and cotton. Do they have the same volume? No. The cotton has more volume than iron. Why? This is because the molecules of iron are more closely packed than the molecules of cotton. So we know that solids, they are closely packed, but then there is also a difference in the packing arrangement. So in iron, the molecules are very closely packed. So more mass is there in a given space. More mass is concentrated in a given space. Okay. So we are coming to a concept where we will be thinking about the concentration of mass in a given space. Okay. Now let us come to the another example. Here you see equal volumes of two slabs are given, iron and sponge. You know sponge, no, which we use to wash utensils and all. It is very light. Okay. So both have the same volume, but do they have the same mass? That is the question. Do equal volumes of substance have equal mass? So here we have equal volumes of iron and sponge. Now tell me which will have greater mass? If you are going to weigh it on a balance, which one will be having more mass? So we know that the iron slab will be of more mass. Okay, so even though the volume is same, iron has more mass. Why? Because in iron, in this much given space, more molecules are packed than the sponge. In sponge, the molecules are little away from each other. This is because the iron slab contains more molecules than the sponge in the given fixed space. So this is because, you have to add here, this is because the iron slab contains more molecules than the sponge in the given fixed space. Now conclusion. What is the conclusion from this? It is observed that equal masses of different substances have different volume. So when we have equal masses of different substances, in the example we took different substances like iron and sponge, iron and cotton. So we know that they occupy different volumes, and equal volumes of different substances have different masses. And we also saw that equal volumes if you take, then also they can have different masses. So that means every substance has a particular arrangement of molecules which gives them the mass for a given volume. Thus, to distinguish between different substances, we want to use another term which is called density. So here comes our new term, that is density. Okay, so mass of a fixed volume is known as density. Let us understand this from our observation once again. 1 kg of sugar, if you are buying 1 kg of sugar and you say 1 kg of iron, so we say that iron is denser than sugar. So iron has a greater density. You all know that in the short put also, if you take the short put in your hand, you know how heavy it is, isn't it? But if the same volume of a plastic ball if you take, you know that it won't be so heavy. Okay, so because in plastic the molecules are far apart, there are more air spaces also in between, the intermolecular spaces are more. But here in iron it is more densely packed, very dense. That is why the same volume of iron and plastic, they have different masses. So here we are comparing sugar. If you buy 1 kg sugar and 1 kg of iron, the volume of 1 kg sugar will be more. Iron will be concentrated and will be very small in quantity. The mass of iron cube is more than the mass of identical aluminium cube, because aluminium is light, isn't it? Aluminium vessels, you know, they are very lightweight. Okay, then mass of aluminium cube is more than mass of identical glass cube. So when we compare aluminium and glass, then we can say that aluminium has more density than glass. Aluminium is denser than glass. Denser means the molecules are closely packed. The mass of glass cube is more than mass of identical wooden cube. Then if we compare glass and wood, then glass will be more denser. Then a certain volume of milk has more mass than an equal volume of water. So if you have milk and water, you take 1 glass of milk and same 1 glass of water. If you take the mass of both, if you weigh it on a balance, you will see that milk will have more mass than the water, because milk is more denser than water. Now definition of density. The density of a substance is defined as the mass of unit volume. That means we are fixing the volume. Unit means 1 unit, okay, of the substance. So if a volume V, if we are fixing the volume to V, if a volume V of a substance has mass m, the density D of the substance is given as density is equal to mass by volume, or density is equal to mass by volume. This is also mass by volume. Now you see here an example to find the density. The mass of an iron cube of volume 10 centimeter cube is found to be 78 gram. Okay, so mass is given as 78 gram, volume is given as 10 centimeter cube. So you have to find the density of iron. What is the formula for density? Density is equal to mass by volume. So what is the mass? Mass is 78 and volume is how much? 10. So you have to divide 78 by 10. So when you divide that, you get the answer as 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. Second question, the mass of 1 centimeter cube of water is 1 gram. So 1 centimeter cube is the volume of water and 1 gram is mass of water. So you have to find the density of water. So what is the answer? 1 gram by 1 centimeter, mass by volume. So whenever you want to find the density, you have to divide mass and volume. So just put the value of mass 1 gram and this 1 centimeter cube, that is 1 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so I hope you have understood this much. I will give you some homework. Please do it today itself.